Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, Southland video here, bringing you another look at the Mini 4 Pro's obstacle avoidance, preferably flying backwards. Now in my previous video I didn't touch too close on it, so I figured I'd do a recap on it. Now the first of this video I'll be showing footage of the drone flying backwards, and it will be completely without obstacle avoidance. And the reason for that is I just want to show you, I know it seems kind of irrelevant, but I just want to show you that the drone has no control whatsoever when you turn off the avoidance. The drone is helpless. You are in complete control and the drone will do what you tell it to. Now for you Mini 2 and Mini 3 flyers, this is going to seem crazy, but for people that just purchased the 4 and have only used it with obstacle avoidance, this could be really relevant. Now I had a comment on the previous video I did for this, which has done really well. It's got a few views, a few comments, and a few likes, and I appreciate everyone for that. But I had a comment on a few things that I said, and of course I run it into the tree, as you can see here. But this is just to show you. And this tree is a very soft branch tree. It doesn't hurt the drone at all. And that's what happens. The drone will fly right into it. I know that seems crazy to do that on purpose, but I just proven a point. Without obstacle avoidance, the drone will fly into a wall. That is how important the avoidance is for it. And the rear avoidance on this drone, I'm getting ready to demonstrate it with obstacle on, actually does pretty good in my opinion. But anyway, the comment was made that at the end of the video I stated 4 specific things, and I went into detail about 3 of them, but I just kind of mentioned, be careful flying backwards. Well, it was an avoidance video, so I guess it was assumed that I was talking about the obstacle avoidance. I wasn't. I was just talking about flying backwards in general, when your camera is facing forward and you're blindly flying backwards. The obstacle avoidance has done great for me. It has protected my drone many times, but it has also failed me a few times too. And it's cost me a little bit of money getting it repaired. So I wouldn't completely put all faith into the avoidance. You do have 3 choices when it comes to the avoidance. You have the bypass, brake, and you have off. Obviously off is turning the avoidance off completely, what I did at the first of the video. Brake is when it comes to the object, it will just completely stop. And bypass is what you're seeing here. When it comes to the object, it'll fly over, around, or just try to miss it altogether. Now when you do pick bypass, you do have 2 other choices, normal or nifty. Not a fan of nifty. Don't use it. I would rather use normal. Works much better to me, but it's your choice. Now how do you get to this settings is once you're on the DJI Fly Map, you'll push the 3 dots at the top right of the screen and it will bring you to this screen, which will show you obstacle avoid in action. Now here you can see that I tried to make it, I was pretty hard on the stick here, and I tried to make it fly backwards into the tree, and it refused to. It went up, it avoided. That was its alternate. It went up, avoided the tree, and then come back down to here. Worked exactly how it was supposed to. And as you can see here, I'm trying to make it fly into the tree and it will not. The obstacle avoidance on the Mini 4 Pro backwards, fantastic. Works great. But if you do lose sight of your drone, now before anybody says anything, I know that you must always have sight of your drone, but I will tell you this: if you have flown a drone more than twice and you have flew it over at least 2 minutes, you have lost sight of that drone. Whether it be your fault or not, you're going to do it. Eventually it's going to happen. And when that happens, if you try to just do a quick backup and you don't know what's behind you, you need to be careful. Don't always put 100% of your faith into the obstacle avoidance. That's all I meant by that statement at the end of that video. And that's to clarify it. That's to clear it up. Now, one issue I have run into with the Mini 4 Pro is I've had it now about a year, and throughout that year it has had moments where it has ghost objects, and this has happened about 3 or 4 times, but it will tell me that there's an object and it will show it, it will indicate it on the screen, but there will be no object around it. And basically all I can tell you is if your drone does this, the only thing I've learned is to just keep pushing the stick, and eventually it will come out of it. Persistence pays through. I don't know what's causing it. Somebody out there may. If you do, comment, let everybody else know. It may be my drone, it may be my remote, it may be some kind of signal problem, but it does indicate an obstacle and it will not move. You can see here I'm pushing the stick and it's not even budging. But I just keep pushing the stick and finally it moves. Now another thing I want to bring to your attention, I threw the drone up on the 4th of July, done a little bit of flying, and I had an update at the end of the 4th, and I went ahead and downloaded that. The morning of the 5th, I tried to throw my drone up and do some flying again and couldn't. It had deemed my home a no-fly zone. So I throw the Mini 3 up trying to do it, same thing. After a little bit of time, cussing and hollering, trying to figure this out, Googling, I finally noticed that there was apparently something on my remote, and it was telling me it was a recreational UAS safety test, trust, that I had to perform before it was going to let me fly my drone. So I'm assuming that was snuck in under the radar when I did the update, and I'm assuming that's what came in on me. So just letting you know, if for some reason your drone is telling you that where you have flown many times is now a no-fly zone, you might want to check and see if this is lingering in the background. And if so, and if you do have to take this, it's not a huge test. It's about 4 or 5 sections, 7 to 8 questions a section, and the questions are pretty easy, nothing extreme. And you do get a really cool certificate at the end of it. It's really cool. But if this is something people's already done, then I don't know. It's the first I've heard of it. It's the first that I came across it. But as you can see, the Mini 4 Pro still going, baby. Well, I appreciate you sticking around. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.